Hello, hello. Welcome to Vietnam Vlog Live Edition 25. We've made it to 25, and I didn't think we would get to 25, but here we are. Here we go indeed. Okay, go. There we go. So yeah, Vietnam Vlog Live Edition 25 in Hanoi. Why not? Why not? It's probably going to be one of my last vlogs in Vietnam, which is a bit unfortunate. Um, it's a shame, John. It's a shame. True shame. But yeah, it wasn't an easy decision by any means. But before we get into that, what are we going to have today? I went to Lottie Tower. I was like, what am I going to get for this? Because I've bought souvenirs already. I might show you some of the souvenirs I've got people already. But I was like, I have 24 cans. My original plan was to do 24 cans in 24 hours. Then I saw a YouTube video of a guy doing 24 cans in 1 hour. So I was like, I can't beat that. So I can't redo that. So, caught me live. Yeah, absolutely. So the drink today is not going to be the Bia Hanoi. It's going to be this bad boy, the Vang Da Lat, because I was looking at like what can I bring the family? Is like this one or the Saigon Exports. Jesus, why not? I'm half tempted to do this for a Zoom session. Yeah, it's like there we go. We got our two bottles. And being the sort of Saigon supporter that I am, I was like, you know what? They get this one this time. Last time I brought them a Vang Dalat, a red and a white. But no, this one is going to be for me, John. You spread the love around. Send that to New Gaff if they want to see me drinking red wine and talking about the world. The world. Very good. But yeah, if you haven't heard the news, very much reluctantly, I've had to leave Vietnam. Very reluctant on that, but Mammy's just dying of worrying. She's dying of it, John. She just can't stop worrying. And it didn't matter that Vietnam had 200 cases. It didn't matter that there was absolute safety numbers here. It didn't even matter that even if you get into a quarantine zone, it's not that bad. But they just said, you know, it's too. We want you home, John, basically. Maybe it's because nobody in my house has left. My sister is with her boyfriend, I think. My brother Jack is in America, and I am here. And if any one of them gets the virus, then yeah, I guess they need someone like me around. That doesn't mean I won't be gone. I'll be back. Of course, I'll be back. I'll be back in Vietnam. There's a lovely lady who I need to fall in love with properly. This thing's shocking. Come on. It was either this or I was going to do some sort of isolation ball thing. Oh, this is a shite corkscrew. Shocking corkscrew. I guess this is what happens when you buy them from Vinmart and you don't buy them from a proper place. Come on now. I guess you're all here watching me fail at opening a bottle of wine. I can't remember the last time I opened one of these. Fucking hell. Fuck it, we'll just do a can. Well, let's go with this instead for now. Uh, Maybe this can be the prototype Zoom session or the prototype Skype session that we've been wanting to do for a while. I mean, the alternative is to escape my gaff entirely and just live in your house. Not much on. Might join it. Jeez, I might as well. I'm going to be watching WrestleMania tomorrow, I think, because all of my friends in Ireland are going to be watching that. So I may as well get a Zoom going on. What even is Zoom? I've never used it before. The online teaching companies kept mentioning it. Come on. Oh, come on. What the fuck? How, John? How? Will I just do that thing where you push the cork in the bottle, like the very famous people told me to? That means a whole bottle of wine for one night. Okay. Oh, Vietnam and your wine bottles. I've been defeated by a wine bottle. It's like Skype, but a bit better, probably. That wouldn't be too bad. I have Skype. I used to use it all the time with the old Skype online teaching, which I would recommend trying. Try Verbal Planet if you haven't already. You can charge like whatever rate you think is appropriate. You can charge 20 euros an hour if you think that's going to get you by. Some people charge more than that. For fuck's sake. I am disappointed in my wine opening skills as a former wine craftsman. I feel like I'm ruining it. Oh, the neck of you, John. Yeah, absolutely. So, what we're going to do instead? Oh, farting like mad all day. This is what happens when you've got no idea what you're doing. I'm going to do a knife. The neck of this. The literal neck of this. I've ruined it. The neck of this. To be fair, this is probably the most entertainment I've got out of the last 5 lives I've done. Because I haven't figured out how to fucking open a wine bottle. Come on. The neck of this. Ugh. Oh, I think I've given up at this point. Put a fucking yolk in it. The rage. The absolute rage it is. Oh, the entertainment. But yeah, as of now, what am I doing? 4th of. Fuck, that really hurt my finger. Yeah, it's the 4th of. I'm gonna be home in 7 days. So I've got 7 days to live. Sweet Jeebus. Yeah, there's that. There's nothing else to do. It's just get live and have a bit of crack. Like, the neck of this thing. Oh, who needs this? Oh, it's got 7 days. Part of me just wants to stay in your gaff, Tig, or Jack's gaff. There's nothing in my gaff at the moment that's particularly exciting. Oh, fuck this shit. Scissors, maybe. Never do this again. I feel like I'm bleeding somewhere as well. Maybe that's just from destroying this wine bottle so thoroughly. Maybe. No. No, John, what is this about? There's nothing I can do about this. I'm trying to push this cork in as well, and that's not working either. No, no. The neck of this. Give up for now. I'll give it a try later on when I'm a bit more oiled up. So yeah, apart from this infuriating bottle of wine. So yeah, the thumbnail is fairly straightforward. Get myself a shave. Could even hang the razor off what's growing on my beard already. Yeah, so I can do that. I had a shave because there's nothing to do. Like, I was almost thinking of getting my razor and doing my head as well, but there's nothing, no hair really. Hanoi's not a city that's friendly to my hair. Maybe later, but not now. So shaving, watching James Bond movies, getting souvenirs. There's not much to do. I'm hoping that this whole extension thing doesn't happen. I'm going mad. Oh, I'm going fucking mad too. I'm going mad. I'm going mad. I mean, again, the entertainment was opening a bottle that I haven't even opened. So there's no entertainment, John. There's not even a beautiful woman to keep me company, John. There's not even a telly. I'm going mad. Russians are upstairs talking again. I think those women that they brought up in the first night are actually their girlfriends or something. They've been living in the house ever since. So I'm guessing this whole social isolation thing isn't really working if half the people aren't doing it. I did go to Lottie Tower. I'll show you the stuff I got in Lottie Tower. The real touristy stuff. A fair few touristy things. Got myself some of these, some chili peanuts, ginger tea, that's pretty good. Coconut coffee, there's a good one. Bit of honey, there you go. It's horny as forny, John. Horny and forny. Black coffee, that's a good one. I hope Mr. Viet's a good coffee brand. I've never actually tried them myself. Some hat-shaped cashew nuts for Granny, and then 3-in-1 coffee. So it's quite a good selection there. And then, just when all hope was lost in ever getting a delivery, I tried tiki. John. We've been going to Lottie on a daily basis. Jeez, I wish I could do that. I haven't. I've only been out of my house once since this whole thing started, and that was to get those. Yeah, I delivered from Tiki. They actually made it to my address for once, and I got these two extra camera batteries. I'm gonna try and do a time lapse of Hanoi before I go. That'll be pretty cool and exciting. So tomorrow I'm gonna get some more tech equipment and see what happens. I only have one shot at this, so we're gonna try and do it. I'm gonna get one from my rooftop of the Lottie Tower, maybe at the sunrise or maybe at the sunset, but whenever there's no fog, basically. So you got a 5% chance of that happening. Even with no traffic, it's smoggy and grey and no crack. So I'm disappointed that I'm leaving. Very disappointed. But you know, that's how it is. That's how these vlogs, that's how things go. On the other hand, I'm a little bit excited coming home a little bit earlier than anticipated. I mean, I was meant to be here until probably July, I'm guessing, and then go home. But it's April now. April, May. Yeah, it's like 3 months early. Yeah. But I'll be back. Hoping to get a CELTA done and get that out of the way. And then, even if I don't really approve the methods, I'm probably going to do something else. The online teaching is good, but I'm probably going to work in a spa or something for a few months to get a bit of retail work going. How depressing is that? Or I could find a summer camp if that is still happening. The Irish summer camps are meant to be pretty cool. But then once I do that, then I can go to Saigon. I think I'll be in Saigon with herself. The lovely. She is very lovely. She's worth doing all these online dates for, basically. Ah, lovely. This slab has been an absolute joy to have. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, a bit of Hanoi John. So imagine the original plan of 24 of these in 24 hours. It might have been interesting, but I think it would have been just taking a piss every 5 minutes after a while. You'd have to have one done very slowly, watching a movie or something. It'd get very boring after a while. So yeah, two camera batteries. I might get the 128 gigabyte memory card, then the tripod, then the remote detonator, so I can press so the camera will automatically take a picture every like 5 seconds or something. Where's my camera? It's over there. It's over there. Lottie though. But yeah, that Banh Mi place is still open by the Lottie Tower, which is good. I do like going there, just get a sandwich. When I came back from the Lottie Tower, I was surprised that was still open, so I could just like sandwich, ham sandwich. And chicken sandwich is absolutely fantastic to get. So yeah, where am I at now? On the Bond list, I've done The Spy Who Loved Me now as well. So I've finally seen The Man with the Golden Gun all the way through from beginning to end, and I went, what is going on in some parts? I think there's a bit where James Bond is like, well, bottoms up, and then you see an Asian woman's arse hanging out with some 70s Saigonese style rock music. That was pretty cool. Like, sleazy is the word. Sleazy, John. Bit of a sleazy Bond film, but you know what? It was fun. The ending works quite well. The ending parts work very well, right up until the last 5 minutes is sort of like resolved plot threads part of the movie. I don't really like that part. I like the Scaramanga duel near the end. Christopher Lee is class in it. So in between watching Bond films, also seeing these masterclass ads. I made a Simpsons meme for that. The Grammarly ads are worse. James Suckler, the Wine Fellas ads. Now there's a face you could set your fist to. YouTube Vanced is apparently the only way you can get out of these masterclass things. Imaginary pints, like, oh, I'm terrified of going home to that. Making the most out of leaving the house and going to Spar in your best outfits. How can you defend a country where housing and healthcare are luxuries for the rich? Da, 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 da. Ah, yeah, but Leo is sound sure and he's doing the bare minimum. Maybe Sinead's right about Ireland being the land of frothy pints and crack. Maybe Finbar has a point about the machinery of capitalism being oiled, the blood of the workers. Dad's right, we shouldn't fight. Let's watch Reeling in the Years. What is that about? Fairly good though. Resident Evil 3 is meant to be out at the moment. And the Tiger King I need to get an eye on as well. Oh, I could do with some pints right now. Pints and cans. I mean, cans are great, but there's no crack if you're just doing it in a room to a camera. I mean, the Rooskies are still up on the roof. You tell the landlady that. Move to a different spot. But there's nothing to do. It's like I'm kind of losing all sorts of muscle mass that I used to have before. I don't even think I'll be able to walk to Tesco when I get back to Ireland. These a world where you have to keep walking, John. Not good. Maybe I got a splinter in my finger from opening that wine bottle. So yeah, tiki.vn if you want to get stuff like this. I mean, this is pretty cool. So now I have 3 batteries to just go out on my adventures and take as many photos as I ever want. 128 gig hard drive. That'll be on the way. And I don't know what else to do. It's kind of meh. Also, I hope your data interview goes well as well. I'm on $50 after 2 days, which isn't too bad for doing nothing really. It doesn't feel like I'm doing too much work. I know one student showed up in the last 5 minutes and was like, "Oh, we'll do our thingy." La, 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 la. I got paid $8 for that, so that's good. Yeah, going back to Ireland, the work in Ireland, John. I'll have to get that Celta. Ooh, a message and a half. Ah, it's Facebook. Ah, it's Instagram. Tiki, they're telling me something. I got a coupon for working with Tiki. Lazada maybe might be cool as well. Yeah, I can't believe next week is Easter. Doesn't feel like Easter. I feel like we gave up life for Lent, especially in Vietnam. Ireland is only really doing its madness now. Do, 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 do. I don't want to go back to Ireland and eat some shite. I'll be eating shite in Ireland for a while. Uh, but I'll be missing bun chow, I'll be missing pho, I'll be missing the banh mi as well. I mean, what have I been? I've been eating a lot of spring rolls lately as well. Starting April 4th, law enforcement will start to patrol and find those out and about without a justified reason, just buying food. Elderly people. Oh, Freya, Freya. Ooh, there's the news. I've heard about this, but like a justified reason. Buying food or medicine and going to hospitals. Oh my god. I did drive to Tejo today, and there was a fair few cars slash bikes, but I don't know whether it will all stop tomorrow properly. There's only one way to find out. I mean, the 4th of April is today, though. Will I just stay near a gaff? Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, at least we have Halong Bay. Oh, so many people are drinking with their Castelero del Diablos. That'd be nice to have now. Nice to have takeaway now as well. I had sushi yesterday, but it's not really a good substitute when you're eating peanut butter and bread, basically. Oh, it's not a good one. Especially when I see all these lads. Ooh, look at these lads. These lads have definitely not been in quarantine for a few days. Look at them. Right. I don't even know. Like, all I can do is walk up and down the stairs, really. Lucky to live within a stone's throw from the sea. Oh, flip. I will go back there, but first I've got to spend 2 weeks in a box. Ugh. Oh, wait, this is the one with the woman's arse. Maybe that's worth showing. Um, it's mad, isn't it? I know Golden Gun is basically Thailand exposed, but that was a pretty gas one. Bottoms up. Arse. Arse. It's all about the arse. Always is the arse. And then I've been watching Sophie Ellis Bextor having a dance off in her house. That's pretty cool too. Yeah, if you haven't seen this, did a bit of when I was in the shave, I did that as well. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's not really nothing. There's nothing to do, so you may as well do some crazy shaves. Also, speaking of the crazies, I remember Jack saying this to me earlier. Where is my hat? Where is the hat, John? My Vietnamese hat is in the hands of your house. I'm gonna have to find a way to get that before I head off. Imagine that, breaking quarantine just to get a hat. But I feel like that might be the only way to get the hat. Look at it, it's such a nice hat. Such a nice green and red hat. Will you be keeping those going? It's here. Will you be keeping those going into Ireland? Ah, what will I keep? I'm going to be giving away all of these disposable stuff. I'm going to bring the lantern back to Ireland. A lot of the clothes are going to leave here, I think, or whatever I can bring, because I only have one suitcase. We can bring it to Lottie, possibly somehow. Okay. I'd rather just be in your gaff, lads. I didn't know that. I went for a walk today. There's just bring a bag with you, make sure it's visible, and just be fairly clear what you're doing. Yeah, yeah. Viva Vietnam, absolutely. Vietnam calling. Oh, I want pho. I want bun cha. I want all these nice foods that I can't get anymore. Ah, yeah, this is a classic. But yeah, this is another one. This is a bit old now. There's been a few films back I've missed this. Goldfinger flying out of a plane. Like, it's a bit of a mad one. In the Navy. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, jeez. Maybe I will just go to your gaff, lads, and just stay there for the next hideaway time. Like, Jesus, look who arrived. Mr. Rob himself with his love hearts. Yes, Rob, we're going into the whole details of what I'm going to be doing to get my hat back. Some head on him. He's just more people on this than I thought. A whole 4 people. Usually I have 0. These are like little logs for me, really. Some head. Some head. I'll show this again just for him to have a look. I'm getting that hat back somehow. And then, of course, this was the fight over. Oh, God. Taking whatever those meds were. I've got no idea what they were. Trying to keep the cat from wiping its arse on the carpet. Oh, I'll be doing that in a few weeks. That Mary one will be wanting me. Evil Mary. Scary Mary. Hairy Mary, John. Jesus. Speaking of the head on people, there is Keane with the bottles, the 3 things at the same time, spilling it. He's such a legend. He's unbelievably great. Yeah. And there's the one. The one. She looks like the final boss of coronavirus. Few isolation cans, is it? Absolutely. I'll show you what I failed on though, Keane. This thing, I can't get this feckin' thing open. I've been using chopsticks, a bottle opener, and a pair of scissors, and they haven't been working. A few isolation cans, yeah, why not? I mean, this is what is it? The third one now. The first one I did off screen. I'll show you it now. I was having it when I was just doing nothing. Use a shoe. Use a shoe, John. Man, he's a fuck. That one was still full. Shit. Oh my god. Man, these are full. Let's clean up the laptop. This is probably the most entertaining live I've done. Just because I've spilled beer on my feckin' laptop. My primary source of income in this country. Geez, that's terrible when that happens, isn't it? Oh, I can't go into work today. I've spilled beer. This is my personal favorite shoe for doing these kind of things. The proper South Korean black yak hiking boot. This thing is designed to kick anything out of its way. So we'll see. Uh, use a shoe. How do I use a shoe? How? I don't know. Is it this or this or this? I'm pretty sure this shoe probably does have a bottle opener on it. Pop the wine in the shoe like this. Then drink the shoe. Pop the wine in the shoe. All right, so pop the wine in the shoe and slowly pop slowly. Oh, slowly. Slowly upside down. Okay. Let's put the wine in the shoe. Slowly upside down. I have no idea. Stop. Okay. Smells like shoe now. This needs a slow-mo cam, yeah, probably. What is the point of this thing if you can't even do it? Like, try one more time. This is a bit like Car Crash TV. How can this lad not open a bottle of wine? He worked in a wine shop for a few years, for feck's sake. Hashtag shame, absolutely. This is just a bad bottle. It's a bad bottle opener that led to bad decisions, that led to bad shoe upside down decisions, that led to a bad pen going in it as well. I give in. I think I'm just gonna stick with Schlab John. Tap it against the wall while in the shoe. The cork will slowly come out. Right. So tap it against the wall while in the shoe. So something like this. Maybe I need to look up a WikiLeaks on this thing. With a shoe. Why is this on Spotify? Open a cork with a shoe. First, I see. Okay. That seems incredibly easy. Really? Lost the corkscrew to try a shoe. So, like this, and then bam, bam, bam. Well, well, is that really how it works? Bang, bang, bang. Be careful. Ah, yeah, let's give this a go. Right. Right. Oh my god. Gently, okay. I'm also making a bit of a mess in the wall. That can be covered up. Hang on. Intense. I'm gonna see this video again, see what he's doing when I'm doing it. So yeah, in like this. Okay. Right. Try again. This one's a Godzilla or something. Okay. He does it quite hard though, John. Maybe something's. No. Oh, there's a lot of bubbles building up though on the other side. No. There must be something. I feel like the gonna watch this again. Different video. Yeah, it's another 2 minutes. There must be something to it. Must be a knack to it. Ah, feck masterclass. I don't want this masterclass.
Irgendwann kommt dieser Moment, wo du einfach nur noch.
He looks a bit like you, Kian, actually. He's gonna have to get this.
Mein Name ist Billy. Wir sind hier in Berlin. Ich habe Durst.
The German Kian is gonna tell me how to open this bottle.
Ich habe keinen Öffner dabei. Ich brauche also irgendeine Möglichkeit, um den Korken rauszubekommen aus der Flasche. Viele Wand, aber.
A firm, sturdy wall. Look, we were in Berlin. Sturdy wall. We need a shoe. It should be robust, and then we're going to hit the shoe against the wall so the cork works itself loose. Gee, he's going quite hard at it. One needs to make sure that the bottle hits the wall. Go on then. The bottle hits the wall linearly. And one may not be afraid, and I currently have a problem. I am afraid. But I'm thirsty too. Jeez, that sounds familiar. The cork is slowly working its way out. Okay. Alright, let's give this a go. We're gonna give it one more go with the shoe. So it just the only advice your man said is don't be afraid. No. Don't be afraid. I'm disappointed, John. Be angry, I am. Come on, that Slovenian wine in Ljubljana was much better than this. No, it'll be cans tonight, John. I'm so angry at that bottle of wine. It's just like, come on, like. So I'm guessing if you hit it with anything else, the bottle will explode. So that's why he's hit it with a bit of force. Force, life force, ultra. Yeah. angry enough. What's a good rage song in this? You can't make this one angry. I know, what's that song that was always on Trigger Happy TV? Do 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 do. But yeah, Rob, I got 2 more of these. Got 2 more camera batteries. So there's that. And we're gonna get some more. I need a tripod yoke to get that thing working. Not fun. But yeah, there we go. Alright, I think I actually might just finish up on this. Probably better just to join you lads on a Skype session than just have one-way traffic. It's not that great. So we'll leave it at that point. We'll leave it now because there's nothing else to do. Until next time, we'll leave this live. We'll Skype you instead. So long for now.